I've climbed the highest mountains and I've swam the deepest seas. Raised my soul up to heaven. I felt the devil take pity on me. Searched so long for all the answers to the questions that been running my life. Too many roads for me to travel down, and I'm praying that I'm getting it right. And I'm hoping that this trying's not in vain now. My heart, my mind, my soul, no simple toys. When the angels come down from heaven, I hope they look out for this our buffalo boy. Wasted on the things you know that I thought were right. Sometimes it's so easy just to be scared of those things that go bump in the night. Somewhere out there in this darkness, I know there's a light somewhere for me to see. 'Cause there's no telling what a man might do to make his soul feel free. And I'm hoping that my trying's not in vain now. This heart, my mind, my soul, no simple toys. When the angels come down from heaven, I know they'll look out for this our buffalo boy. Sometimes life is gonna trip you up and it will knock you on your ass. Get back up, keep pushing on, and just like time, this too is gonna pass. You know it's gonna pass. And I'm hoping that this trying's not in vain now. My heart, my mind, my soul, no simple toys. When the angels come down from heaven, I hope they look out for this our buffalo boy. You know that when the angels come down from heaven, I pray they take back with them this our buffalo boy. And now, yeah, now's our buffalo boy. I gotta get over the mountain before that mountain gets over me. Lost my soul so many times between the devil and the deep blue sea. Few times you know I've been a savior, and more than a few you know I've been a jerk. Most of the time you know I spent it working for the man, giving him his money's worth. Once you know the devil, he looked down on Jesus. He said, funny how the tables have turned. I'm up here and you're down there. Now you're gonna find out what it's like to get burned, and then we'll see. You know we'll see. Everybody, how you doing out there? I'm Carl Burke from Burkes Remedy. How's it going? Today is, of course, Thursday. Not only are we here in studio to get some more recordings done, we're actually working on the next group of music, which will be a combination of some really old songs I've written and some songs I'm currently writing. And we're going to get started on the ones I've already pretty much got done right now. And the entitlement of the next album will be entitled Be My Friend Tonight. And we're going to, keep this recording train rolling down the track. Of course, we got the illustrious Z Cooper in the studio over there in A. I'm over here in B. That's right, that train be moving, baby. And we gotta get Evan in here soon so he can start working on some of his parts. On
yeah, he's
album.
Actually mentioned that he's pretty much within the next couple weeks he's going to be ready to go.
All right, super. That's great. Good to hear that. You know what, I want to give a shout out. You realize how lucky you are to have your health when you're around a lot of people that are a lot younger than you and have like so many more problems. And I'm not going to name names and stuff like that, but I'm actually very thankful right now for feeling halfway as good as I do. To have all my faculties and my eyesight and everything else,
All your faculties might be a little bit of a stretch.
Listen, I can hear, I can see, I can taste, and I can touch. Mentally now, if we're talking about stability, why do you think my nickname was C squared?
I don't know.
In Texas. Yeah. That was my name. When they give you that, when that is a nickname given to you by a Mexican motorcycle gang, okay, they mean it.
I hope so. Okay.
Or they were calling me Carlos Loco, Carlos Loco, whatever. And shout out to them guys down there. And all the people online that when I put up new stuff, I want to thank you also for your comments. They've all been so sweet and wonderful. You've been sharing my stuff, which is even better. So I want to do a little shout out for that. Stick around after we do our recording here today, about 4-ish. We're gonna go to the downstairs studio. And we are going to do our bi-monthly podcast, Too Many Questions.
Also known as Studio D.
D, yes. Yes.
Duh.
Yeah. D. And so, we'll be down there.
Studio Delta.
We'll be down there a little bit later doing that, so stick around. We're going to get some guitar parts recorded here today, starting out with the, of course, entitlement, which is My Friend Tonight. It's a little song that I wrote quite a few years ago, about 25 or 26 years ago. And it's a song about just life in general and things that get thrown at you. And now that I think about this, I wrote this in 1997. So
in the year 1997, no covers.
In the year, we can't do that.
about covers.
Remember that? It's a very basic, simple song, really, to play. But anyways, let's get on to a more complicated song that I wrote. Little song called My Friend Tonight. So whenever you're ready back there, Zeke, to let me start recording this stuff.
Oh, you're ready to record?
Let's
okay.
get her done.
All right. I just want to make sure you're ready. I'm waiting. Just a second then.
Now, again, what we're going to do, folks, just so you're aware, I do sing along with this, but you'll notice we don't have two mics today. This is just a guide for me.
Ooh, the new keyboard setup is going to be
listen.
so much easier.
And, oh, very nice.
Yeah, I've got the keyboard moved over so I don't have to, like, look in 90 degrees away from
Oh, that's good. That's cool.
what I'm doing. It's
So,
a plus. It's a plus.
yeah, so, you know,
Plus situation.
what we'll do is after we get the main guitar parts done on the first couple of songs, and we go back and then we work on the vocals.
Yeah, why don't you, actually, why don't you play through at least half the song so I can get a level on your guitar?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Days I'm just sitting around, and the nights they last till dawn. I know I've got my problems, and I'm not sure where I went wrong. Seems like all my searches are coming now to an end. Sometimes you know I'm just feeling like pain may be my only friend. My children, well, they don't know me, and lots of my friends are gone. Sometimes I think I'm gonna have to take some time and figure out where I belong. Where will this journey take me, and when will I know? Will I continue to wither? Is it my time to grow? Will I sit here in the darkness or be bathed in the light? I said, loneliness, don't be my friend tonight. How's that?
That's perfect. Let's do that.
You like the effect?
Yeah, it sounds nice.
Yeah. Surf 43. I like that.
Surf 43.
Surf 43.
Okay, let's roll this back to the beginning. Make sure we're getting the right thing here.
You know what? I'm going to grab a cough drop quickly.
Okay, grab a cough drop. I'll double check something.
Okay. These must be old because the wrapper literally just disintegrated in my hand.
Yeah, they are pretty old then. I'm betting.
Actually, cough drops are weird, you know. When you get them brand new, they have that like shiny look to them. And then after a while, they get very dull looking. And it's every manufacturer, too.
Wow, I've never analyzed the whole cough drop situation
You
myself.
want to know what I have not seen on the market in a long time? Remember Secrets? If you had a terrible sore throat,
Oh, yeah.
your throat would be numb. You'd almost be talking like this because it was so numb you couldn't feel your vocal cords.
They probably made them illegal.
They did. I haven't seen them. They used to come in like a tube like mints.
Oh,
In the
we
old
gotta
days, like
change
the
sources.
butter mints.
We did change the sources.
And then they started putting them in like a blister pack, so you had to break them out. And
Yeah.
people were like, this is a pain. I don't want to do this no more. And you're only supposed to like have like a couple a day because of the medicine that's in the thing.
Mhm.
Because you can literally do damage to your vocal cords.
Now, people, if you're asking yourself, how did Carl come up with a song called Loneliness Tonight? Just listen to the previous 5 minutes of conversation about lozenges, and you will understand.
It's Be My Friend Tonight, but you're close. You're close. You're not this close. You're close.
It might fit better,
Yeah.
just because I was picking on you
Well, that's
about,
okay. I'm going to be like a duck. I'm going to be that water going to hit me, roll right up my back.
Okay, now we're sliding into Creole.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get moving before we get stuck.
Yeah, we don't want to get stuck.
All right, stand by and rolling, Carl.
My Friend Tonight. Take one. Spend most of my days I'm just sitting around, and my lights they last till dawn. You know I've got my problems, but I'm not sure where I went wrong. Seems like all my searches are coming now to an end. Sometimes you know I'm feeling like pain may be my only friend. My children, well, they don't know me, and lots of my friends are gone. I think I'm gonna have to take some time and figure out where I belong. Where will this journey take me, and when will I know? Will I continue to wither? Is this my time to grow? Will I sit here in the darkness, or be bathed in the light? Said loneliness, don't be my friend tonight. My skin is pale and my will is weak. Tell me what is wrong with me. I've got some kind of blindness, yet both of my eyes can see. No one can tell me what this illness is, or is there a cure to find? Will this just keep bringing me down, or is this all in my mind? History repeats itself no matter how hard you try. Demons are hiding behind angels' wings. They're gonna haunt me till the day I die. Where will this journey take me? When will I know? When will I know? Will I continue to wither? Is Is this my time to grow? Will I sit here in the darkness or be bathed in the light? I said, loneliness, don't be my friend tonight. When will my soul feel glad? Will it take the passage of time? Will it come to me in this life? How many mountains do I have to climb? When will this journey take me? And when will I know? When will I know? Will I continue to wither? Is this my time to grow? Will I sit here in the darkness or be bathed in your light? I said, loneliness, don't be my friend. I said, loneliness, won't you be my friend? I said, happiness, could you be my friend tonight? Be my friend tonight. Be my friend. Be my friend tonight. Let's give that a listen.
Woo! Stand by.
Woo! That's all I gotta say. I feel like a little choo-choo train.
That's what practice can do. Let's see what we got here. Here we
My
go.
friend tonight. Take one. Spend most of my days I'm just sitting around, and my lights they last till dawn. You know I've got my problems, but I'm not sure where I went wrong. Seems like all my searches are coming now to an end. Sometimes you know I'm feeling like pain may be my only friend. My children, well, they don't know me, and lots of my friends are gone. I think I'm gonna have to take some time and figure out where I belong. Where will this journey take me, and when will I know? Will I continue to wither? Is this my time to grow? Will I sit here in the darkness or be bathed in the light? Said loneliness, don't be my friend tonight. My skin is pale and my will is weak. Tell me what is wrong with me. I've got some kind of blindness, yet both of my eyes can see. No one can tell me what this illness is, or is there a cure to find? Will this just keep bringing me down, or is this all in my mind? History repeats itself no matter how hard you try. Demons are hiding behind angels' wings. They're gonna haunt me till the day I die. Where will this journey take me? When will I know? When will I know? Will I continue with it? Is this my time to grow? Will I sit here in the darkness, or be bathed in the light? I said loneliness, don't be my friend tonight. When will my soul feel glad? Will it take the passage of time? Will it come to me in this life? How many mountains do I have to climb? When will this journey take me? And when will I know? When will I know? Will I continue to wither? Is this my time to grow? Will I sit here in the darkness, or be bathed in your light? I said loneliness, don't be my friend. I said loneliness, won't you be my friend? I said happiness, could you be my friend tonight? Be my friend tonight. Be my friend. Be my friend tonight. The guitar almost sounded like it was a sitar.
A little bit. A little touch of it.
Just on certain notes. Just not on all the notes, just on certain notes. You heard that little ring? I liked it a lot. Yeah.
All right, and what's it called?
Be My Friend Tonight.
Okay. Be my friend tonight.
So again, folks, thanks so much for hanging out with us today. Again, what we're doing is we are starting to record some other songs.
Yay.
And stuff like that. And this next song, I actually...
Okay, there's that.
I wrote this 24 years ago. Going back quite a few years here in regards to some of the songs here. So just give me 1 second to warm up on it. What else do we have here? Let's see. to give it a run through?
Sure.
All right, this next song, folks. As I was saying, I wrote over 24 years ago. I, in a very short period of time, I was going through, my wrist had just been fused around that time, '02. So I was going through quite a bit of stuff, occupational therapy, physical therapy, all that stuff you got to go through. And I had just some people that I knew pretty well for years since they were kids pass in like about 6 months apart from each other. So to say the least, it was, pretty emotional time. But, as we do in life, we somehow figure out how to get past it and do the best we can.
Hey, we're rolling.
And this little song called Heaven's Tumbling Down. Yesterdays had no tomorrows. Today could not exist. When we're not happy with things in our lives, do we just cross them right off our lists? An accident there on the side of the road. Should you go and take another look? What kind of world would we be living in if the Bible were just another book? But there's a thunder out in the distance, and there's an aching down in my soul. Feels like a cold wind just blew into town, and it almost feels like heaven's tumbling down. Johnny grew up, silver spoon in mouth. Yeah, he always had the best. Knew the right people, greased the right palms. He always passed the test. Pills all the whiskey, really didn't care. Perhaps he'd just take them both. Should he speed this up? 'Cause Jesus don't care. Let the devil go and take my soul. Well, angels' arms begin to open. Johnny looks the other way. The devil's laughing and Jesus is wearing a frown. It feels like heaven's, heaven's tumbling down. Oh, heaven's tumbling down. Sonny grew up where life, it was hard, a struggle all the way. A disposition was just like a name, till the demons, they came to stay. She was 23 years old, but she looked 68. Those poisons are strong. Worked so hard just to make it through. Was she doing the right things or was she wrong? Sunshine pours down on the graveyard as they lay her down to sleep. In this, is she gone? Well, maybe it's just a body, 'cause it feels like, could it be like, yeah, it feels like Heaven's tumbling down. By the way, that's a Burkes Remedy exclusive. I've never played this here before.
That's for sure. I've never heard it.
Yeah, let's give it a listen. And that one was number 41, Match Clean. I kind of liked it. As we do in life, we somehow figure out how to get past it. Tumbling down. Yesterdays had no tomorrows. You know today could not exist. When we're not happy with things in our lives, do we just cross them right off our lists? An accident there on the side of the road, should you go and take another look? What kind of world would we be living in if the Bible were just another book? But there's a thunder out in
Mr. Sneeps says, Ziku Dave
and there's
Osborne.
an aching down in my soul. Feels like a cold wind just blew into town, and it almost feels like heaven's tumbling down.
Mr. Sneeps says, take it away, Mike Walden.
Johnny grew up, silver spoon in mouth. Yeah, he always had the best. Knew the right people, greased the right palms. You know he always passed the test. Pills all the whiskey, really didn't care. Perhaps he'd just take them both. Should he speed this up? 'Cause Jesus don't care. Let the devil go and take my soul. Well, angels' arms begin to open. Johnny looks the other way. The devils are laughing and Jesus is wearing a frown. It feels like heaven's, yeah, heaven's tumbling down. Oh, heaven's tumbling down. Sonny grew up where life, it was hard, a struggle all the way. A disposition was just like a name, till the demons, they came to stay. She was 23 years old, but she looked 68. Those poisons are strong. Worked so hard just to make it through. Was she doing the right things or was she wrong? Sunshine pours down on the graveyard as they lay her down to sleep. In this, is she gone? Well, maybe it's just a body, 'cause it feels like, could it be like, yeah, it feels like heaven's tumbling down. Heaven's tumbling down.
How we feeling there?
I, again, think that sounds wonderful. I really do. I mean, it captured what I wanted. So,
Okay, doke.
oh yeah. All right, let me. The next one. Let me just see
What's that? Heaven coming down?
Heaven's Tumbling Down.
Heaven's tumbling down. All right. Okay, Ray, when you are.
I kind of like that. Let me see what else we got here.
Oh boy. You used that one on, what was it? So many things, so many ways to find. What's that? What song is that?
My Friend Tonight. Oh no, so many roses. Look From Within.
Look From Within. You use that same effect from Look From Within, I
Lush
believe.
acoustic, yeah.
Ooh, who's got an ear now?
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Hey, I'm just taking them when I can get them.
Don't get ahead of yourself there, Zeke. Right? This song here, actually, it is a little bit like Look From Within in a certain aspect that it was written within about a year of the other song. They, like I said, I'm kind of moving around here. I got some stuff like 20 some years. I got some stuff that I got one song I'm rewriting called Whistling Past the Graveyard, and that's gonna have some really like crazy distortion on it or something. I'm not sure what yet, but
Crazy distortion.
crazy distortion. But I like this because it's the song, folks, entitled 30 Past Midnight. My late father-in-law, he had what was called sundowners. So first thing in the morning and at night when the sun went down, he just was totally disoriented. And especially when, say, the days start getting longer and shorter, that also kind of throws him out of whack as well. And I wrote this song as I kind of, in regards to my mother-in-law that passed away, and my wife who's passed away, and her sister who's passed away, and also their nephew who was very young when he passed away, who was part of the other song, actually. And he, like I said, this song is about, I guess, when I sat and I would talk to him and to other people in those situations, I really try to feel the best as much as I can from them, because sometimes they don't have words to really say what they mean. And this song here is entitled 30 Past Midnight. And when you hear it, you'll get
Okay. So you let me record.
We're going to do this, yep.
Okay, rolling.
30 Past Midnight?
We're just going to hope that it doesn't peak out.
Okay, I'll try hard. 30 Past Midnight. Take Visions telling me to follow. Feels like the end's coming soon. Is it 30 past midnight? Is it a half past noon? Wondering where I'll be tomorrow. Hoping I make it through the night. Will I roar like a lion? Will I be too scared to fight? I can see glimpses of the future, and I know all about my past. But yet I feel the past is slipping right through my grasp around 30 past midnight. The devil always tempting me. Will he ever give my spirits peace? God's always relenting me. Yeah, he won't give me no release. My thoughts, they seem to be straying, and my heart's beating fast. Spirits are roaming around me now. Yeah, they're coming up from my past. But the darkness will not beat the light. My memory seems to return. Is this all over, or is this another lesson learned by 30 past midnight? 30 past midnight, oh, 30 past midnight. Well, the darkness will not beat the light, and my memories seem to return. Is my time all over, or is it just another lesson learned? About 30 past midnight, 30 past midnight, oh, 30 past midnight, 30 past midnight. All right, let's give that a listen.
Okay, let me take a peek here at the waveform real quick. Ooh, we'll see how it sounds. A couple of spots.
Whoa, peaked.
Yeah.
Ah.
Mr. Sneeps says, "You gotta fight for your right to midnight."
Darn tootin'. That's right. And a party.
Mr. Snipes!
And a party. "30 past midnight." I'll try hard. 30 past midnight.
Not hard enough, mister.
Take one. Visions telling me to follow. Feels like the end's coming soon. Is it 30 past midnight? Is it a half past noon? Wondering where I'll be tomorrow. Hoping I make it through the night. Will I roar like a lion? Will I be too scared to fight? I can see glimpses of the future, and I know all about my past. But yet I feel the past is slipping right through my grasp around 30 past midnight. Why the devil is tempting me? Will he ever give my spirits peace? God's always relenting me, yeah, he won't give me no release. My thoughts, they seem to be straying, and my heart's beating fast. The spirits are roaming around me now, yeah, they're coming up from my past. But the darkness will not beat the light. My memory seems to return. Is this all over, or is this another lesson learned by 30 past midnight? 30 past midnight, oh, 30 past midnight. Well, the darkness will not beat the light, and my memories seem to return. Is my time all over, or is it just another lesson learned? About 30 past midnight, 30 past midnight, oh, 30 past midnight, 30 past midnight.
Nah, it's fine. Nah, it's just
that.
just touch the tip.
All right, let's give that a listen.
Just touch the tip on a couple of spots.
Just the
nothing,
tip?
nothing.
Just the tip of the iceberg?
Yeah, that's it, and nothing we could so much that we could detect any kind of distortion.
Oh, good. You have to excuse me today, folks. I'm a
Oh,
little
God.
banged up. I
Okay.
used to run a lot.
Is this 30 past midnight?
That was 30 past midnight.
Okay.
Yes. And kind of been doing a lot of like nursing people back to health type stuff. So my body's a little beat up. But anyways, it's good to keep those skills fresh in your mind, because you never know when you're going to need them again. So I'm not complaining. And just, like I said, just last night I think I actually slept about 5 or 6 hours straight.
Oh, that's great. Did you start at 30 past midnight?
I wish I did. No. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you how lame I am. On St. Patrick's Day, I was in bed at 10:30. 10:30. That's I didn't have it in me. We stopped at a place called the.
You weren't missing nothing.
Well, yeah. I mean, I figured. Well, we were going to stop. We had to do a couple errands, and then we were going to stop at the Blackthorn
Uh-huh.
and get a couple Reuben sandwiches. And I was starving for like a roast beef sandwich. I don't know why. I didn't care about the Reubens. And they got a good roast beef there too.
Hell with their Reuben.
So we, but they were like, you couldn't even park anywhere around the side streets. The parking lot, forget it. And
I haven't been to. I don't think I've stepped in that place in 15 years.
Well, it's not that there probably wouldn't have been a lot of room because they've got that big heated tent, right? So, but
I don't know.
Everybody and their mom is going to want to be inside where it's warm, even though they got the heaters and stuff.
Well, if they're
outside.
bringing moms, then
Well,
maybe
yeah.
I should check.
I
it
mean,
out.
I actually would have to say I saw a lot of older moms and dads going in. Definitely, definitely grandparents. Like myself. So anyways, we stopped at the Overpass pub. So shout out to Gina and Marie at the Overpass pub.
Oh, we went to Mother's last night for steak and shrimp.
Oh.
So shout out to Gabe and Bob at Mother's Restaurant
There you go.
down in Virginia Place.
Sweet. Would you hang out with the Red?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. We met out.
Very nice. Very nice.
He's currently looking for a new gig.
Oh.
So he's looking for another. He's not sure he wants to bartend again, but he's open to the possibility. God, the guy's he's like your age, I think. Well, he's an old Buffalo rugby player. He used to.
I know, he was telling me.
Yeah, he's
Well,
going
that's
through
why
all
his
sorts of,
his shoulders and
all sorts of issues now.
but it's like
Wait, we got a message from Mr. Snipes. Yeah, steak and shrimp. It was very good. It's the best steak sandwich you can find in town since the old Pink Flamingo burned down. You should write a song about the old Pink Flamingo burning down. Another Buffalo-specific song. There's so many things burning to the ground around here. We ought to get on this.
Also, this weekend, unfortunately, we lost another firefighter who was battling
really?
a blaze downtown this past weekend. So, not shout out just to him and his family and that, but also to me and Zeke have a lot of friends with the Buffalo Fire Department, so they are definitely all of them a big family, big brotherhood and sisterhood, and a shout out to them. So it's it was always sad. 32 years old, newly married with a baby on the way. So that's makes it even sadder. So, but yeah. So I mean, for as much positive as happened over the last week for me, the negatives that happened, we're going to talk about that more when we do our podcast. Again, entitled Too Many Questions. We're going to start that up about 4. So we got a little bit. We're going to do, I think, maybe one more song here.
God help us all.
And then we can get down there and we can get that all cranked up and ready to go.
Oh, wait a minute here. What is the? I got sidetracked here with your words. All right. What do we? What's the next one called?
This song is entitled "Whatcha Gonna Do."
What you gonna do? Okay.
I wonder if I should just play this clean.
Probably. You haven't. I like it when you play clean. We don't have to censor anything when you play clean. So this is what you gonna do, or what cha?
Whatcha?
Cha?
What? WHATCHA.
Oh, it's a one word?
Whatcha?
Oh, hold up here.
Yeah.
That is a word? Is there an italic or something?
I don't know.
There we go.
I made up the word, so.
What? Cha. We'll put a. Oh, I can't do that though. That's weird. I'm not going to do it. I'll screw something up down the road here. Okay, what you gonna do? Saving time. Is that the one you're using?
Clean. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna use this. We're gonna be clean on this one.
Okay, do that a couple more times. Okay, perfect.
Do I want to do it one step up or do I want to do it 2 steps up? You know what? It sounds good. 3 steps up too, I think.
3 steps up in double time. Yeah. I have no idea what that
Yep, 3 steps up.
change that note. I don't even think I'm making a note. Actually. Okay, so that's up 3.
3.
And we're going to do 0 effect. And I think this will kick some butt. Alrighty then. Okay.
That's an awful tough job.
What
Rest
is?
in peace.
What's a tough job?
I don't know. Maybe writing the song about the old Pink.
Well,
Have you ever been there?
to where?
The old Pink Flamingo.
Oh man, I used to. Well, what was it before the Pink Flamingo? It was something before the Pink Flamingo, and I can't remember what it was because you got to understand we're going back to 1978, 79.
Yeah, it was the old. Well, it was the Pink Flamingo.
Yes.
And after that, it was.
Called the Old Pink.
Well, it was the Ellen Street Bar and Grill.
That's what it was. Yes.
And then everyone
Yes.
started calling it the Old Pink.
That's right. Okay. So, yes. So back in the day when I worked at Buffalo General Hospital, again, I'm dating myself. This is back 78, 79, 80s. Frequented quite a few of the places like that, that used to do the OV splits, like the little 8-ounce bottles in a bucket, and you got like 10 of them, or we'd end up getting 12 because we were in there.
So yeah,
all
it'd
the
be
time.
like what?
For like $6, $5, $6.
That's like 96 ounces of beer for $6.
For like $5, $6, yeah. So you really couldn't go wrong. So yeah, that and quite a few different places in and around Allen. Down around like Allen and Hurdle, like Nietzsche's.
Still there, Nietzsche's is still
Also, we lost a brother in music this past week. I'm gonna mention him because you have seen him here on the old broadcasts back in the day. A good friend of mine and a friend of course, our programming here. He unfortunately passed away. He had a long battle with prostate cancer. He was a great guy. He was a great musician. And all I can say is, buddy, I'll see you when I see you. All right? So that's for our buddy Greg. And this song is entitled What You Gonna Do.
What happened to TTS?
And, primarily what it's about is what are you going to do when the sun's not shining? What you going to do when the well runs dry? What you going to do when nobody's smiling? What you going to do?
So you're ready?
When you don't got a tear to cry. Yeah, give me 1 second here.
Okay. No hurry, just checking. Wasn't sure if you were trying to set me up or something.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get this thing to work. Okay, there we go.
Back the train up. I don't know why the TTS stopped all of a sudden. Let me take a look here. Say something, Mr. Snipes.
Mr. Snipes? Hello?
Weird. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Zeke Cooper says,
Oh, it's working.
test. MR Sneeps says, wandering around here with half a beer in my hand and the inspiration to drink the other half.
You can do it. I know you can.
All right, so this one is for him, for the other half a beer that he needs to drink. Here's a little song called
Rolling for Mr. Snipes.
What You Gonna Do? What You Gonna Do? Take one. When I woke up this morning, crazy thoughts running around in my head, having some kind of funny feelings. Was I alive or dead? Well, you know I've tried to be a good man, but seems no matter how hard I try, one are ever gonna see my maker and look him in the eye. Yesterday seemed like such a good day. Keep living in the past, yeah. Trying to teach myself some lessons and be. Well, what you gonna do when the hood's on? Gotta start over. Sorry. Actually, I gotta bring this up a little bit because I'm having a hard time. And I hate to mess up your camera shot.
I can move the camera.
Hmm?
We can move the camera.
No, we're good.
I just want it to be. I want to be able to see you playing the guitar. That is half the.
Oh, there goes my book. All right, hold on one second.
This is audio and video.
I know.
It's both things at once.
I gotta sleep.
I'm kidding. Do you want me to come in and give you a hand?
I got it.
Here, I'll be right there.
Got it.
Field trip.
No, I got it now. Yeah, I know. You'll still be able to. You'll still be able to see the guitar.
You want that in there?
No, that's fine, right there. Yeah, you start there. You'll still be able to see the guitar. Actually, here. There you go. All right.
Okay. Extreme close up. All right, let me see here. Wow, that is beautiful hand placement, if I do say so myself. Talk about centered up already. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. We got all your finger action going on here. Okay. I feel like everyone's a little bit more comfortable in the room.
I was gonna say I'm just like ecstatic right now.
Are you? Do you like this better?
Except for my knee killing me. Yeah.
Do you need me to give you another shot of cortisone?
No.
Okay.
It ain't gonna help at this point in the game. This is not just bone on bone. This is. I'm actually feeling it's like ligaments because it's really like more the ligaments up my posterior and anterior ACL ligaments.
You're gonna end up putting yourself down.
Stretching.
Because you're doing too much lifting
Well,
for your...
what I'm going to have to start doing, I'm going to have to start working out. I'm going to have to start getting back to, because that's really what it is. When I go ahead and I do not work out on a regular basis, do some cardiovascular, lift a little bit of weight, do something, my body starts feeling it. And I hate to say this, the way that it feels, and I don't know if you guys out there remember going through growing pains as teenagers. It almost feels like that, where you just wake up in the morning and you're just so damn sore and you didn't do nothing. You know? I mean, that's why half the time I don't sleep, because I got to keep moving positions around just to be comfortable. But anyways, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to try to record this song right now.
Yeah, we're rolling already. I was rolling.
Here's a little song.
In case we needed something for the intro.
What you going to do?
A little something about
Take
growing
one.
pains.
When I woke up this morning, funny thoughts running round in my head.
I got to start over.
Okey-doke.
Going too fast. Actually, you know what I'm going to do?
I like the speed myself. I thought it was nice and... Could almost dance to it, you know. I'll be right in just a second. Okay. And here we go. We are rolling once again, sir.
All right. What you going to do? Take two.
When I woke up this morning, crazy thoughts running round in my head. Was having some kind of funny feelings, didn't know if I was alive or dead. You know I've tried to be a good man, but no matter how hard I try, Lord, wondering if I'm ever gonna meet my maker and look him in the eye. What you gonna do when the sun's not shining? What you gonna do when the well runs dry? What you gonna do when nobody's smiling? You know there's not a tear to cry, no, no. Lord, my Lord, what you gonna do? Been handed lots of empty promises. My heart, it's been broke a time or two. Guess you gotta watch the stones you're throwing, 'cause they'll come back at you. Well, I confess now to my preacher. He smiled, good luck was all he said. I said, if luck was what I lived on, you know I'd be already dead. Well, what you gonna do when the sun's not shining? What you gonna do when the well runs dry? What you gonna do when nobody's smiling? You know there ain't a tear to cry, no, Lord. Lord, oh my Lord, what you gonna do? Yesterday seemed like it was a good day, but I can't be living in the past, no. Try to teach myself some lessons and get them to last, yeah. Guess I'll continue on my journey. Say a little prayer along the way. True what they say, the darkness yeah, when I woke up this morning, crazy thoughts were running around my head. Wouldn't know if I'm gonna meet my maker, was I at love or dead. What you gonna do when the sun's not shining? What you gonna do when the well runs dry? What you gonna do when nobody's smiling? Nobody's got a tear to cry. No, no, Lord. What are you gonna do? Yeah, what you gonna do when the sun's not shining? What you gonna do when the well runs dry? What you gonna do when nobody's smiling? You know you ain't got a tear to cry. Lord, oh my Lord, what you gonna do? Ooh, spooky. Let's give that a listen, but I was pretty darn happy with that.
Here we go.
All right, I'm going to take the guitar off so we can make a easy transition. To, oh, that is much quieter all of a sudden. Isn't that nice? No clickety, clickety, clickety.
Yeah, oh yeah.
None of that good stuff.
Okay, here we go.
You're going to do take two. When I woke up this morning, crazy thoughts running round in my head. Was having some kind of funny feelings, didn't know if I was alive or dead. You know I've tried to be a good man, but no matter how hard I try, Lord, wondering if I'm ever gonna meet my maker and look him in the eye. What you gonna do when the sun's not shining? What you gonna do when the well runs dry? What you gonna do when nobody's smiling? You know there's not a tear to cry, no, no. Lord, my Lord, what you gonna do? Been handed lots of empty promises. My heart, it's been broke a time or two. Guess you gotta watch the stones you're throwing, 'cause they'll come back at you. Well, I confess now to my preacher. He smiled, good luck was all he said. I said, if luck was what I lived on, you know I'd be already dead. Well, what you gonna do when the sun's not shining? What you gonna do when the well runs dry? What you gonna do when nobody's smiling? You know there ain't a tear to cry, no, Lord. Lord, oh my Lord, what you gonna do? Yesterday seemed like it was a good day, but I can't be living in the past, no. Try to teach myself some lessons and get it to last, yeah. Guess I'll continue on my journey. Say a little prayer along the way. What you gonna do when the well runs dry? What you gonna do when nobody's smiling? Nobody's got a tear to cry. No, no, Lord. What are you gonna do? Yeah, what you gonna do when the sun's not shining? What you gonna do when the well runs dry? What you gonna do when nobody's smiling? You know you ain't got a tear to cry, Lord, oh my Lord. What you gonna do? I can't wait to do the bass on that. Let's get that. That sounded pretty good. Sounded really, really good, as a matter of fact.
No, that was good.
I like that. Well, folks, don't go away. Just give us about 15 minutes or so.
Yeah, we just gotta get the computer fired up.
We got to get everything fired up downstairs.
You want to tell a story or something while I get the computer fired up?
I could tell a story.
Okay, or play a song.
I could tell a story. I'd like to tell a story today. Be nice.
Okay.
Sure. I like stories. Stories are fun.
All right, let me just save this real quick.
Yep. Don't lose it, please. No, folks, and again, I gotta, save stuff for our podcast, but life.
Yeah, don't do anything about like that.
Life throws us curveballs.
Don't be talking about stuff that isn't music related.
Okay, well, okay.
Just for safety's sake.
All right, for music's sake.
I'm not gonna be in earshot. I don't want to.
Music is something that is very important to me, as you probably all well know. It's probably been one of the few things that has helped me maintain any form of sanity whatsoever. And as you are listening to some of these songs, you're actually literally getting a bit of a glimpse into what's gone on in the world, my life, and everything else in the past. Kind of a glimpse, like a time capsule, so to speak. And so that's what we're doing here. If you folks have just started hanging out with us, this is going to be representing going on our 4th album, and is almost as many years. So we're going to keep on rolling. Oh, actually, also shout out to Kevin at Overdorf Insurance. A good neighbor of mine. I helped him out with some stuff, and he gave me a couple nice shirts. And this is a nice Nike golf shirt. So I actually wore something with a collar today to be dressed up a little bit. So Zeke wouldn't give me a hard time because he says I never dress up. But that's okay. So, as I said, music is a wonderful thing. Music is a thing that I believe it transforms us, it transports us, it touches our soul, so to speak. So, please, stay tuned. We're around 4 o'clock. We're going to be getting the other system all fired up and ready to go. And, bring you our bi-monthly podcast entitled Too Many Questions. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let us know. When we're online. It's definitely appreciated, the participation, of course. So definitely, don't hesitate. In any form, shape, or manner. I feel, now that St. Patrick's Day is done, and not before you know it, Easter's here, and just, life, unfortunately, for me, it seems lately has been moving by very, very quickly, very fast. So, today we go ahead and we have a chance to,
for me at least, take a little break from life and do something I really enjoy to do. Okay. So yeah. So if you want to hang tight, like I said, we should be firing up in about. Let's see. Yeah, we should be getting going within a half hour. We can get on a little bit sooner, we'll do that for you. But, yeah. So, again, I hope you enjoyed this segment of Z Cooper and Z Cooper Productions. Again, we're on Twitch. We're on Kick. We're on YouTube. I believe you can also find him on Twitter and just about everywhere else too. And don't forget Burkes Remedy. I'm on Facebook. You can follow me, follow Carly Burkes, as far as the music is concerned as well on those platforms. And again, don't forget, now we've got 3 albums out there on all the formats. iTunes, Pandora, you name it. You can pretty much listen to my music just about everywhere now. So please give it a listen.
Okay.
Buy a song, buy an album. But yeah, that stuff is up there, and
It's a great gift for relatives
it's a
during Christmas and the
wonderful
holidays.
music is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful gift for anyone. And remember, grads and dads are coming up. Easter's coming up. So in case you miss Christmas, Valentine's, Sweetest Day, St. Patrick's Day, or somebody's birthday, it's never too late to buy them music. That's all I gotta say about that.
All right, we're going to run downstairs and see if we can get this podcast thing going.
That's what we're gonna do.
And then we're going to probably go drink gin. So we will be back as quickly as possible
That's right.
on Kick and YouTube.
All right.
So we want to thank everyone for coming by Twitch, Kick, and YouTube today for all of our streams. And we will talk to you as ASAP.
Yeah.
Get pre-tuned in, get your your afternoon beverage and snack
Get
together.
your snacks.
Mr. Snipes, maybe grab an extra.
You might want another cold one.
MR Sneeps says, have a good one.
All right, we'll talk to you later, buddy.
Have a good one, buddy. All right.
Guide you on your path. It seems to part the waters like the rising of the staff seems like a miracle.